Hi everyone, welcome back to Aldamon's 10 in the Sky. So, last time we started our whole giant automation of all of these different gears. We got stuff smelting, we got a lot of we got a lot of stuff going, an infinite supply of. So, I'm back in our little pocket dimension because of this. So, we're going to need crafters for some of our recipes like coal, vibranium, and probably a couple other things. So, first I thought I'd just come here and grab this. But then I was also looking at, um, open my backpack, couple of these. We got crafter and whatnot. Does crafter actually keep its It does keep its stuff. Okay. Um, Actually just going to put away my normal pickaxe for a little while. Um, so I was thinking, I have a ton of stuff here. Do I want to save any of it, or do we just gonna let it sit here? And I think the answer is going to be we're just going to let it sit here. We're just gonna let 60,000 gold sit here, 131,000 emeralds sit here, um, 1,000 diamonds because I was processing diamonds last. Yeah, it's just really funny to look at, really. So, yep, here we go. Let's go back over to our giant processing plant. Let's hit this so we stop hearing all of that stuff. I'm going to, I guess we'll just put all this stuff away for now. Item pipes, we'll hold on to these. We have 13 of those. Um, there we go. I think that's a little bit more manageable now. Linking card. Probably gonna need more of these. So let's see what else needs to be smelted over here. So coal and vibranium. So coal smelts directly into graphite, or you craft it into tiny coal. Can you craft it directly into big coal? No. So we're going to need to craft it into tiny coal and then craft it into big coal. So this is probably something we're going to want further out. I think we're going to want all of our smelting stuff first. Um, this. What do we do with this? Block of vibranium G ore. And we can smelt that into one nugget. Okay. Well, that one can just have a crafter on top of a furnace, I suppose. The coal is just going to need a crafter. I'm sure unobtainium also needs to just be crafted. This is the same thing. It crafts and then smelts in the nuggets. Um, Nickel, iron. These can both be smelted. So let's start moving stuff around. So iron for sure. Nickel for sure. Ancient Breeze, Lapis for sure. Okay, so we're going to do iron, nickel, lapis. We're going to put our smelting factories here that no longer sit on top of each other. Oh, right, these are the ones from the other dimension. So we're going to copy, paste, paste, paste. And then these have all of their functions. They're connected. Sweet. We're going to put storage buses on these. Import buses on the sides. The import buses will need to be full of accelerators. And then these machines will also need speed, energy, and mufflers. Speed. Oh, right. Well, two of these were already upgraded. Okay. And then we need iron, nickel, lapis, iron, nickel, lapis, and then add both of these. Hiya. So that should already be good to go. Let's grab this. I want the processing line to be like the same on this side. Okay. And then real quick, we'll test it. And watch these go up. Something's wrong with the lapis. Not enough energy to... Oh. It would really help if I connected these to the energy. There we go. Beautiful. Now, let's see here. We got coal, budding this. We can destroy these for now. Still so much crap in our inventory. Let's put our clipboard away. Annihilation planes can probably be put away. My time in a bottle can be put away. Let's be real here. The soak in that. My pipe wrench can. I think we're gonna need everything else. Okay, so uranium, I think needs to be smelted. Ancient debris, that needs to be crafted, and then And then what from that? Or, oh, I need to craft the actual ancient debris. All right. Isnium ore. Oh, I don't know what that is. From occultism, so we're probably not going to see it. Okay, so that one's going to be crafted and not actually smelted at all. Actually, I suppose we could smelt them. And then we could have an auto crafter with gold. We would probably need a second gold thing for the. I don't know. We'll smelt it. We'll have ancient debris, and I guess we can just craft all the ingots we need. Um. Okay, so emerald needs to be smelted. Your uranite needs to be smelted. And uranium needs to be smelted, I think. Yep. So emerald, uranium, uranite. Emerald, uranium, uranite. We're going to actually remember to, whoops, hook this up this time. Ultimate smelting factories. Configure them. Add all of the upgrades. And then emerald, uranium, uranite. Oh, I need storage. Emerald, uranium, uranite. We smelt these real quick. Emerald, uranium, uranite. Um, then we grab these. Import buses. Accelerator cards. Okay. We're gonna need more cables. Do another 64 of these, I guess. Okay, that should be good on that. I suppose we'll test it real quick. I've been testing them all the other ones, one at a time. Yep, that's going up pretty fast. Man, this thing looks redonkulous. Okay. Now we're on to craftables. So let's do craftables need to be smelted. So I'll do all three of these. We'll do. Do we not have, now that I think about it, do we not have the all the modium? I mean, I guess I have plenty of it, but It feels weird to have vibranium and unobtainium and not allthemodium. Um, G or allthemodium. Um, it takes 9 blocks and a 5x sand. Okay, well, I think we can manage. Just barely scrape it off, you know. Another 5x sand. Let's smelt this faster. We'll just go ahead and pour all this out. There we go. Cooling at 8x speed still takes forever. I'll need to bring more 5x blocks up here if I need more of those later. Okay. Now we have all 3. Oops. And then I immediately place it in the wrong spot. Okay, let's do... I need a little bit of each one. So I can start setting all this up. This does the same thing. You craft it and then smelt it into nuggets. The thing is, we're going to want to compress them into ingots before we put them in the drawers. I don't want to use compression drawers though. So I guess we're going to use 2 crafters for each of them. It seems excessive, but it also seems silly and fun. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. Let's start. We're still going to need power. However, the crafters are going to need power too. So, how do I want to do this? We're not going to do power from underneath. We're going to actually do power from the side on this one. It'll look a little weird, but I think it'll be okay. Because that's... no. I think it's going to look like this. Nice, weird structure. We're going to have smelting factories. Let's just upgrade these real quick. Muffling. We're going to hit these up with configuration tools, except for we're going to need to reconfigure them. So, energy, items, inputs, output on the bottom, auto eject. And we're going to save this and paste that onto these. Yep, auto eject on. Okay. And then we're going to Thank you. We're going to grab some of these that I've already auto-crafted. Boom, boom, boom. Oops, that's wrong. We're going to put... Actually, we're just going to put ultimate on everything because, well, because we can. Okay, so undo those. That. Ultimate. 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 We're going to have these set to fast. Redstone ignored. I know this is complete overkill having tier 3 crafters for all of this, but I could auto craft tier 3 crafters, so you know, that's just what we're going to do. Okay. Do that. Do that. Oops. And then that. Oh, I did the same thing on both of these. There we go. And we're going to storage bus. As soon as I can find these. There we go. This, that, this. We're going to this. We're going to connect these, but where's my anchors? Anchor here. That stops. Well, I mean, sure, that worked. Apply. Recipe. Apply. Recipe. Apply. There we go. And then we just need some... Actually, before we put... Well, we can just put the import buses on there. We'll fill them. Let's now connect this for a second so it gets enough to make an ingot. These definitely did not need... The one smelting factory could have handled all of this, no problem, but it's cooler if they all have their own thing. Stop the sound for a second. Okay, so aluminum, vibranium, unobtainium, too many channels. Is it too many channels? Or is it because I don't have... Yep. 18 out of 13. We're fine. This looks silly. Okay. Now we just do this, and this. Boom! Nice. Man, this whole thing is kind of awesome. I love how this is turning out. Okay, now let's make... Now, see, I could have just, like, smelted enough to make a singularity of all of these and stuff, no problem, but where's the fun in that? Okay, so last one, we have coal and ancient debris. Coal, ancient debris. Let me grab this. So the coal is just going to be a crafter. And the ancient debris, do I want the ancient debris to be smelted? I don't know. Yes, I guess. Okay, we don't need a second aluminum. Okay. Let's set up then our energy pipes. We need a couple more of these. Oh, I'll do it like this. So, crafter, smelting factory, nothing, just another crafter here. So, a crafter here, and a crafter here. We can do it like this, I suppose. Do this. Storage bus. I guess that's a little awkward if I do it like that. Yeah, that's fine. Let's grab some anchors. Okay. Just like that. We'll do ancient debris here. Coal here. Now this I put here because I just want coal pieces and coal. Let's remove all of these. And then I just need some import buses, speed upgrades. We'll do coal, ancient debris. Smelt that. Oh, I don't have, I was like, holy crap, this is a slow recipe. No, I'm just dumb. Wow, I had exactly enough upgrades to do all this. We're probably going to need more for when we start processing these into like more stuff, but we'll come across that road a bit later. So coal, ancient debris, I did this backwards. I kind of like it matching everything, so I'm just going to switch these around. I know that's probably really dumb, but you know, I have some OCD too. Even though I like to make sloppy, crazy things, sometimes when I'm trying to make something nice, I like actually having something nice. Okay, now the scrap coal. We'll do lock, link, link. Now we just need to have this. And I think, just in time for the episode to end, we have everything being processed and made. Oh, I didn't add this yet. One of these upgrade. Make like 32 of those, please. I should have made one first. Okay, whatever. I will go like this. Where is my this? Grab these. Boom. Oh, I never even added the... Okay, well... Fast mode. These could easily stay caught up on slow mode, but we're not really that concerned about power. You know, the giant reactor we have over there and the other smaller reactor we have over there. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is not getting sucked out. Why is it not getting sucked out? Input, output, energy. It should be accepting it. Oh, you can't smelt the block of ancient debris. I'm just that dumb. This is ancient debris G-ore that I'm making. Apply. There we go. And now I need to take this filter off, remove. Now it should be going. So if I just turn these back into shards. There we go. Now we're going. So that's going up. All of these are going up. Yep. Everything is working. Just take a look at that. Man, this thing is crazy. We have one more spot for one more Geor. We can also just like keep making this bigger in either direction. It's completely fine. We even still have like channels to use, but we can easily just like make another cable coming up and going over. We have options. But yeah, take it easy guys, and until next time, bye.